is nomenclature of single point cutting tool, right? So nomenclature of single point cutting tool. So this is the single point cutting tool, right? So we know that the cutting tools are, we have a two classification based on number of cutting edges and based on position of cutting edges, right? So if it is more than one cutting edges, then say it is a multiple cutting edges. So examples are drill bit, right? So drill bit is the multi-point cutting tool. Single point cutting tool, we have only one cutting edges, right? We have only one cutting edges. So based on position, orthogonal oblique, that's a different one, right? So single point cutting tool, the name implies that it is a one cutting edges. So cutting tool which has only one cutting edges is termed as a single point cutting tool. Examples are turning, shaping, and planning tools. These are some of the single point cutting tool. So from this image, you can easily observe that this is a single point cutting tool, right? So this is a single point cutting tool. The single point cutting tool, the top side, top face, top enna solluvom appadina we say face, right? So top vandu face nu solluvom, bottom we say base, right? Face, base. The rendu side la irukradha we say it's a shank, right? So face, base, and then shank tool. And the face or extension na the part, this is the face. So we have a two cutting edges, right? So pair of cutting edges, we have a two cutting edges. One is a end or axillary cutting edges, another one is a side or main cutting edges, right? So the face pathinga appadina, the face la இந்த edges க்கு பேர் வந்து end cutting edges, end cutting edges. இது வந்து side cutting edges or main cutting edges. So main cutting edges நீ ஏன் சொல்றோம் அப்படின்னா இதுல தான் மெஷினிங் நடக்கும். So tool touches அந்த ஒர்க் பீஸ் பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா இந்த edges தான் மெயின் டச் ஆகும், right? So the intersection point of two edges we say it's a nose, right? So இந்த ரெண்டு intersection edges ஓட intersection பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா we say it's a nose. So end or axillary cutting edges and then side or main cutting edges. The intersection of these two edges we say it's a nose, right? We say nose. So that the nose bottom la we have a heel, right? So idu vandu top, right? Top plane la the single bottom plane la we have a heel. Nose ku direct ah keela irukiradhu we have a heel. In the edges ku keela irukra in the plane pathom appadina we say side flank, side flank, right? Similarly the end edges irukla adu keela irukradhu pathinga appadina it's a axillary, right? Anga varum. So these are the main geometry of single point cutting tool. So this is a 3D object. So shank, base, the entire top face pathinga appadina we say base face. Idu vandu end cutting edges, side cutting edges. So end cutting edge innoru per enna axillary cutting edges, side cutting edge innoru per vandu main cutting edges. So main cutting edge keela irukra flank vandu major flank, end cutting edge keela irukra plane vandu minor flank. So idu vandu nose, the intersection of two edges we say nose, and the nose ku direct keela irukradhu we say heel, right? So idha vandu and parts of nomenclature, single point cutting tool nomenclature, right? So shank, it is used to hold the tool. So in the shank part da nama vandu tool post la connect பண்ணுவோம். இந்த shank da என்ன பண்ணுவோம் அப்படினா நம்ம tool post la connect பண்ணுவோம். So shank is used to hold the tool cutting edges. The edge on the tool which removes the material from the workpiece is called cutting edges, right? So the tool la the edges na it is used to remove the material from the workpiece. So the edge on the tool which removes the material from the workpiece is called cutting edges. It has two edges, right? And these are side cutting edges and end cutting edges. So rendu cutting edge irukum, side cutting edges and end cutting edges. So side cutting edges inradhu generally we can say top of the major flank. Major flank top la irukum, minor flank top la irundhuchu appadina we say end cutting edge agum. So the top edge of the major flank, the top edge of the minor flank we say it's a end cutting edge agum. So nose or cutting point, nose or cutting point, the intersection point of side cutting edges and the end cutting edges. The intersection point of side cutting edges and the end cutting edges, right? So similarly we have a nose radius. The nose pathinga appadina it will form some radius, right? So adha the nose radius, it is the radius of the nose. Nose radius is increase aachina enna agum appadina it will give the better surface finish. So if we increase the nose radius it will give the better surface finish, but we cannot increase at more. We have some limit, right? So the limitations irukku, based on our limitations vachu da we can increase the radius of the nose, right? Nose radius. The fifth one is to be flank. So we have a two flank, major flank as well as minor flank. surface below and adjacent of the cutting edges. It's called as a flank. There are two flank surfaces. One is a major flank, another one is a minor flank. So major flank அப்படிங்கிறது it is a below of the side cutting edges. So side cutting edges below, I mean underல இருக்கிறது அப்படின்னா it's a major flank. End cutting edge below இருக்கிறது it's a minor flank. So major flank surface lies between the adjacent to the side cutting edges. Minor flank surface lies between the below and adjacent to the end cutting edges. So end cutting edges are adjacent. So again we have a face. So face, it is a top portion of the tool, right? So this the top portion it's a face. Face, it is a top portion of the tool along which chip slides. So adu mela dhaan chip flow agum. Base, the portion of the shank that lies opposite to the top face, right? So base அப்படின்றது the bottom. So which generally lies opposite to the top face. The portion of the shank that lies opposite to the top face, we say it's a base. So heel, it is a curved portion and the intersection of the base and the flank of the tool, right? So the heel அப்படின்றது இந்த ரெண்டு flank join பண்றது with the base ஓட. So intersection point of flanks with the base, that is called the heel, right? So இது வந்து ஜெனரலா அந்த இருக்கிற ஒரு டூலோட nomenclature, but we have some angles, right? So the angles plays a major role, right? So the tool sharpness we can get it through angles. So ஒரு டூல் வந்து angles பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா ப்ராப்பரா இருக்கும். So angles எப்படி பண்ண போறோம் அப்படின்னா assume that this is our 3D. So I am going to cut the single point cutting tool as a 3-way, right? So நான் ஒரு 3 வேல கட் பண்ண போறேன். எப்படி கட் பண்ண போறேன் அப்படின்னா assume that front view, right? So நான் front view இந்த டைரக்ஷன்ல நான் front viewல பார்க்கறேன். So I can cut it here. So front view plane வச்சு கட் பண்றேன். I can get two angles. Similarly top view face க்கு parallel கட் பண்றேன் அப்படினா top view plane ல கட் பண்றேன். And then I have a side, நம்ம இந்த side cutting edges side view வச்சு கட் பண்றேன், right? So the various angles of the single point cutting tool have great importance. Each angle has its own function and specialty, right? So over it has a different purpose. Over angle में ஒரு different purpose இருக்கு. We are going to study 7 angles. One is a end cutting edge angle, side cutting edge angle, back crack angle, end relief angle, lip angle or wedge angle, side rack angle, and then side relief angle. So we are going to study this 7 angle, right? So இதுல side rack angle, side relief angle. So இது வந்து front view, right? tool வந்து frontல பார்க்கற மாதிரி assume பண்ணிக்கோ. You just cut பண்ணோம் அப்படினா you may get two angles. One is a side rack angle, another one is a side relief angle. Similarly, if it is a side view, top view, right? So top view la cut பண்ணோம் அப்படினா we can get two more angles, end cutting edge angle as well as side cutting edge angle, right? Side cutting edge angle. So if you cut in side view, you can find 3 angles, right? So one is a back crack angle, end relief angle, another one is a wedge angle, right? So this is what we are going to study, 7 angles. This is a graphical representation, right? So இத தான் இங்க கொடுத்திருக்கோம். So I hope இது வந்து first angle projection-ல வந்திருக்காங்க. You just see, right? So the first one, side rack angle, இதான் 2, right? And the blue color indicates the cutting plane, right? If I cut this, நான் கட் பண்ணேன் அப்படினா I will get this. So என்ன பண்றேன் அப்படினா இங்க இருந்து ஒரு நார்மல் லைன் வரையறேன் and then the edges. So side rack angle, the angle formed between the tool face and the line perpendicular to the shank, right? So இதான் shank, இந்த part தான் shank க்கு நார்மல் லைன், ஒரு imaginary perpendicular லைன் வரையறேன். இந்த லைன் தான் shank லைன், அது perpendicular நார்மல் லைன். So the angle formed between face of the tool and the line perpendicular to the shank is called the side rack angle. Similarly, the angle formed between the major flank. So we know that this side is a major flank. So angle formed between the major flank surface and the plane normal to the base, right? So இதான் base. So base க்கு நார்மலா நான் ஒரு லைன் வரையறேன். So angle between the major flank surface and the plane normal to the base of the tool is called the side relief angle. So the side relief angle என்ன purpose அப்படினா it is used to avoid the rubbing between workpiece and the flank when the tool is fed longitudinally. So if you give the feed as a longitudinal, the possibility of rubbing between workpiece and tool இருக்கும். So in order to avoid this, we need to provide side relief angle, right? So நான் front view ல கட் பண்றேன், side rack angle as well as side relief angle. Similarly, top view, I am going to cut single point cutting tool in top view, right? So இதான் top view. Again I will get the 3. The top view பண்ணிட்டு நான் திருப்பி again rotate பண்ணி இங்க வச்சிருக்கேன். end cutting edge angle, the angle formed between the end cutting edges. So these are end cutting edges and the line perpendicular to the shank is called the cutting edge angle. So end cutting edge angle, the angle formed in between the end cutting edges to the line perpendicular to the shank. So that is end cutting edge angle. Similarly, we have a side cutting edge angle. Side cutting edge angle, the angle formed between the side cutting edges. So these are side cutting edges. Side cutting edges and the line parallel to the shank. Line parallel to the shank, we say it's a side cutting edges. So this is a nose. So this is radius, that's nose radius. Okay, so nose is the intersection of two edges, side cutting edges and then main end cutting edges. So the nose, it may have some radius. So that's nose radius. Right, so this it may be confused a lot, but remember, again, the next one is the side plane cut pandren. Here we are going to see three angles. One is a back rack angle, another one is a end relief angle, another one is a lip angle or wedge angle. So back relief rack angle the angle formed between the tool face and line parallel to the base. So this is base, right? So line parallel to the base is called as the back rack angle. So end relief angle, angle formed between minor flank. So in the flank it's a minor flank, this is major flank. The angle formed between minor flank and line normal to the base, right? So line normal to the base of the tool is called relief angle. So it is also known as the front clearance angle, right? It is also known as the front clearance angle. So we know that clearance angle, it may be 5 to 6 degrees. So front clearance angle, it avoids the rubbing of the workpiece against the tool, right? So relief angle generally it avoids the rubbing between workpiece and tool. And we have a lip angle or wedge angle, right? So the angle between face and the minor flank. So of the single point cutting tool, we say it's a lip angle. So lip angle the angle formed between face and minor flank of the single point cutting tool. So there are 7 types of angles. So every angle it has own purpose, right? So a tool the tool in the rack angle over, for example, for particular application the angles are it may vary, right? So vary. So this is nomenclatures, right? So nomenclature of single point cutting tool. So the next topic is a signature, right? So signature in the sense, so we have a signatures. So it indicates, so indicate the same way we have a tool signatures. Generally in industry, they won't say single point cutting tool, multi point cutting tool. They will say in terms of some code numbers, right? 0, 4, 5, 6, 7. So which means the first 0 defines the one rack angle, back rack angle. 7 defines the side rack angle. So the signature is the specified. It is the shape of the tool is specified in a special sequence and the special sequence is called tool signatures. So the angles ellame and the tool and the shape define pandrom or special sequence define pandrom, and the sequence of specification we say it's a signature. So the sequence it's a common, we cannot change it, right? So now change for example, so if signature it is common for my indicate I can over signature same way it is a common, right? So the tool signature is given below, and the sequence it's a first one is a back rack angle, second one is the side rack angle, clearance and end relief angle, side relief angle, end cutting edge angle, side cutting edge angle, and then nose radius, right? So these are some of the sequence you need to remember, right? So a typical tool signature of single point cutting tool is 0, 7, 6, 8, 15, 6, 0.8, which means the 0, first 0 defines the back rack angle, the 7 defines the side rack angle, 6 defines the clearance angle, 15 defines the side rack angle. If it is any one angle is necessary, we just leave, or we will just put 0, right? So 0.8 is defined as the nose radius, right? So in the mari or tool shape special sequence define pandradha, it's a tool signatures. Alright, so this is the single point cutting tool of nomenclatures.